Well, everyone, welcome back. So, BTA was a bust. I'm having to do some updates to BTA, see if that fixed. And in the meantime, we're gonna go back to Cast and Chill and try and catch some of the monster fish that we've been attempting. Because the only thing I can think of is that was the issue. So, yeah. I don't want to play the game without any sound. I like low sound, but like being able to hear some of it is nice. So yeah, so we'll just do some fishing, I guess. Much to my chagrin. What are we at here? Alright. So I think... What place is this? We were trying to catch a big ol' frickin' like trout. Oh, nice. You know, I even tried multiple different headphones. I tried different audio attempts. I just don't know. The only thing I think of is something got borked on BTA side. So yeah, we'll try and figure it out. There's a big guy. The real big one we wanted was, gosh, what was it? I don't think it was this guy, but I mean, like, he would be nice. Here he comes. Stay on target. Stay on target. There we go. We got him. He's fighting. Alright, he's fighting. When he's doing the head shake, we don't want to. Let's get him. Come on. Come on. Come on. I have a really big line, heavy test on this one, so. Ooh, the whole boat is moving. Oh, come on. Come on. Got him. Come on. That's it. That's it. Oh. Alright. 3 feet 5 inches. 44 pounds. That's an absolutely monstrous fish. Man. So I have BTA updating in the background, so hopefully I can figure out what the heck happened. Something shit the bed. I don't know what. I don't know if Discord's giving me issues or there's like something wants to update but just doesn't want to work right. I don't know. It's annoying. Because everything was working last week and I haven't changed anything. So, that sucks. Disappointing to say the least. We have all of those. We could finally afford a much bigger boat, but I don't know if we really care. I guess we'll get... We might as well upgrade it, you know? Upgrade that too. Let's look. So where was it? Let's go... Let's just kind of backtrack a little bit and like... and kind of like get a good look at. There you go, change boat. Woo! Oh yeah, look at that. So I'm hoping next week we'll be able to actually get some BTA in. I will fiddle with it in the meantime because like I have my own little like personal stream, or not stream, but personal playthrough. Was it here? I don't see anything large. Ah, this brings me back. Let's look around. The biggest fish in the sea. I don't really want him. I mostly just want to look around. Alright, let's look here. Yeah, I'm not looking to go crazy casting. So I don't think there's anything like too big here. So it must be somewhere else. I reckon it's another location. Let's go to the beaver dam. Drop a line here and see what we see. This place looks familiar. Hi, there's a beaver. Beaver can be really friendly or really big jerks. Huh. No, I don't remember it being this place with the one that wouldn't bite. Oh look, pet the dog. Man, you know, it's just really frustrating that, like, something silly like an audio issue. It's, yeah, you know, many pets. Yeah, up here. I think it's the Mistwood. I will pet. He's very happy. An eye break? Oh, my eyes are broken, so no worries there. Here. There we go. Let's drop a line. Take a look at what we have here. Yeah, this looks familiar. I think I need to move a little bit more to the left here. Why, hello, Digiman. Unfortunately, BTA is kind of a bust because the audio is all bjorked. Which sucks. It's kind of depressing. I was having a blast, so, like, I'm really bummed. Yeah, for whatever reason, the audio is just not working. Trying to remember what big fish we were looking for. And what sucks is, like, I literally haven't changed anything. Like, no button pressing or anything like that. Alright, well. Okay, it must not be here then. So here. Look, okay. Burbot, Creek Chub, Rock Bass, Short Steelhead. Northern Pike. Okay, I think it's here because it was a pike. It was a giant ass pike is what we were looking for. Maybe like right here. Yeah, there he is. Oh my gosh. I wonder if this is the one. I mean, it's big, but this is not the one I was looking for. Why are you fishing for a polearm? Because in some places they're an invasive species. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Yeah, because there was a big guy, a big old pike that kept coming down here. And, he wouldn't bite last time. But he was definitely the record holder. Look at that little buddy. Woo! Spinny. Gosh, man. I wonder if it's time of day. That was one thing I was trying to figure out last time. Was if this guy would only bite at a certain time of day or showed up at a certain time of day. Yeah, there's two big ones. There is this large steelhead, which we might as well catch him, but there was a really, really big pike. And he just wouldn't bite last time. So we'll play with this a little bit longer. Oh, come on, you jerk. Come on, come on. Stay on target. Yeah, another 44 pounder. He's not the one I wanted. There's still a really big pike in here. Somewhere. And he was just really difficult to see. Because he'd like loop in and he'd come in this area and then go over there. But you could only see him in certain segments. Huh. But he's the trophy one. Because we've gotten some big pike, but we didn't get that big trophy guy. So last time we were chasing them all over. Try and get him to bite. Let's try here. Let's see if we can just see what we can see. No. Alright, we'll go down this way. We'll drop a line here. If we don't see him, we will move on to the next area and try some new fish. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it is time for new fish. We're gonna go to my neck of the wood. Heck yeah. Just a chunk. There you go. Over at Picnic Point. Oh. Well, let's go take a look. At the dog for luck. What do we got here? Oh, dang, that's deep. What are these? Lake trout. What are they like? And lake whitefish. They're like a wacky worm. Tiger trout, spinnerbait, and something unknown. Lake trout, spinnerbait. All right, well let's try some spinnerbait, I guess. Large plate. You get a wacky worm. Alright, yeah. Let's try this wacky worm, get some of these big old fish. Who do they think they are? They think they can just... What do you guys like? Ooh. Got him. Ah, nice. We got a whitefish. Well, we might as well catch another whitefish. There we go. Woo-wee. All right, nice tigerfish. Heck yeah. Dogs are always just happy to be fishing, man. Oh, tiger trout. Trophy tiger trout. Nice. Well, we might have to move spots because there they are. on, buddy. Alright. That upsets me greatly. Nope. Let's try this jig head. I like it. They just don't want to fight. It's because I don't have the right gear for it. Balderdash. Bale trout have a bale range. Which means I have to try. Like right here. Some more whitefish, more tiger trout. There he is. Will this entice him? Oh yeah, he like. Come on. There we go. He's really thinking on it. Come on. Come on, buddy. There he goes. Oh. Alright. What about this one? The jig in action. Man, I like how he stalks it. Which mech is the best to fish with? A kingfisher. Alright. You don't like it. These guys like it. No. Alright, let's try this rod. Maybe the rod was just too big for him. Come on, buddy. Alright, he's not interested in that one. Fine. Let's try the Beyblade. Shazbot. Nope, he don't like that one. Alright. Best for lake whitefish. Alright. Let's go back to the wacky jig. Let's try this. Ooh, what is this? A moon eye. Spinnerbait, huh? Can I entice you gentlemen to a midnight snacky? I bet. Alright, let's try. Let's go back to the jig head. Really? Really? This is how you guys choose to do me dirty? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the action. Man, these fish. Alright, let's try this. Yeah. Battletech decided to go no sound on me, so. Ooh. You hit it. Why howdy, Mr. Jiggles. We doing some... Yeah. Some good old fishing. Fine. Let us... Let's try out the bill one. Maybe that's what they want. These fish have no concept of anything they want to do. Pet the dog. Pet the dog. Alright. Drop the line. Setting down depth charges. Anything? Sig Sauer just fucked up the official cat files for oh. Yeah, I mean, 3 pin guns is a thing. If that's what people want to spend their time on, and whatever is what it is. All right, we'll try and entice them. These guys seem pretty jerk-waddy. What do you think, bud? You bounced off it. Is that you trying to say you're not interested? There we go. Got him. Sometimes you just gotta know when to jiggle it, you know? I mean, to be fair, I have no use. I have a sidearm strictly for hiking. That's what it's for. You know. Everything else has another purpose. Look at these guys. Just jumping. I think they go around breaching the surface like some... Woo! 41 pounds. Try and get that other one. I can't even imagine a 41-pound frickin' trout. Alright, we gotta head him off the pass. No! Game, no. Alright. Pet the dog for luck. Alright, drop the hook. I'll have to take your word on it, Jiggles. So why did the other one bite, but not this one, you know? Could it be the location? Or maybe he's smaller? Maybe this guy's just picky? Maybe we'll entice him by going fast. You know, we'll see, we'll see. There he is. He sees it. Yeah, I think that's the key. He needs that old predatory response. There he is. Game, you're killing me. Come on, buddy. All right. Well, we got a big one. Maybe we'll turn these in and there you go. Ooh. There we go. That's what it is. I need the bill spinner. Well, there's your problem. All right. All right, so let's try this this one. See if that was what was killing me. Tapped it. Here he comes. Yeah. Excellent. Woo-wee. Ooh, he's fighting. 41 pound. Now that's pretty big. Lake trout. Yeah, I know. Let's go with let's catch some of these whitefish. Woo! Hey, buddies. Woo! Trophy weight whitefish. Let's check out what's over here. Oh yeah, these things. Okay. I don't know what those ones are, but we need something smaller. Let's go with that. That's fine. Lake trout. Big crankbait. No. Small spoon bait. Like whitefish. Crankbait. What was it for? Maybe it was a spoon bait. I don't remember. Probably a bobber for these guys. Let's try it. Let's see what bites. Okay, I'm not sure what these little guys are. I forget. Okay, so they are bluegill. Well, let's catch a couple bluegill. I want to try these. There you go, that's the big bluegill. Nice. Alright, let's try some crankbait for these guys. I seem interested in the crankbait. Oh, you little bread biscuits. Now they're just teasing me. Maybe. Alright. That doesn't seem to do the trick. Try the spinner bait. Anything? I mean, I have the smallest rod. It's not like... Alright, let's try this drop shot. Nope. Alright, let's try the wacky worm again, I guess. The wonderful wacky worm. Well, not a wacky worm. Okay, we'll try a jig head. Well, I don't like that. Alright, well. I guess them little... Yeah, it could be the rod, but, like, they seem like really small fish, and so I don't... Like, using the smallest rod seems like the best choice. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, what do you got for me? Real nice, yeah. Piece of heaven. Calm, Chrysaor, some tugs. Yep. Muck, spooky trout, rooting up wrath. Okay. Drop old Rusty solid and clear a few out of the fisherman's rest when you get a minute, eh? What the heck does that mean? Alright, let's go take a look. At the dog for luck. We'll drop the line. We'll see what we see. New species discovered. Goldeneye. Spinnerbait. Round whitefish. Drop shot. Alright, let's hit him with a drop shot then. Drop shot, right? Yeah, no, drop shot. What are you? Common carp, crankbait, huh? Whoop. know there's bigger ones. Got him. Oh, heck yeah. White sucker. Interesting. There's always bigger fish. Well, you're not wrong. I hear you can catch some pretty big fish around military bases. But that depends. What the heck? Little guy? There's always suckers, yep. There's always a bigger fish and a sucker. Oh, back off. Yeah, he sees it. Come on. Oh, come on. We'll just have to fish him out, I guess. Oh. We'll get these carp next. As soon as I get one of these big guys. These guys don't stop stealing my bait. That's why the U.S. Navy made the Mark 6 and Mark 7 depth charge. If that's what you want to call it. Oh, come on. Alright, good boy. Arctic char. Alright, let's try. I know there's a big one right down here, so we're gonna get him. It's one of these suckers. Come on, buddy. Alright, now that all the little fish are caught, we can finally catch these two big suckers. Our white whale, if you will. Woo! Okay. Arctic char, huh? Ooh, there's some big ones. There we go. They're possessed! Ah, okay. Come on, don't be all listless. Make me sad. Look at this delicious little snacky. Come on. There we go. Alright, wonderful. Alright, so what was it for the Arctic char? Was the small spoon bait? I don't know. We'll go check real quick. Blade bait. Kind of like a Beyblade. Blade bait. Got our medium blade bait. Come on, buddy. Look at it. Alright, fine. I get it. Nope. I don't want you. You're too small. You want me to fish right here. There we go. That's a big old chart. Oh, come on. Stay on target. Ooh, he's fighting. Nice. There's one more big char down there. And we'll go for some of these. Oh my gosh. See, if I let him go, he's just gonna bite my hook again. And we don't want that. No. No, fuck off. No. No. Ah! All right. He flew. Yeah, good boy. See, Doggo knows what he's about. Gotta make sure this is way too low for... Hey, buddy. Look at this delicious crank yanker. Come on. Yeah, he wanted it. He's like, oh, so delicious. Oh my god, the size of that carp. Come on. Get up there. Yeah, we'll just horse him in. Alright, let's go get these. Alright, what are... Alright, Goldeneye. They need spinnerbait. Alright. Spinnerbait. Alright. He gets a pet. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to chat grill with all those, yeah. Alright, you guys want small rod. Which I find bullshit. I call bullshit because honestly, like, I've caught fish on just about anything out there. Oh, jeez. Come on, game. No, it said spinnerbait. That's the wrong type of spinnerbait. Time to lurk. Alright, well, it's always good to lurk. Have a good night, Night Owl. Alright, maybe this is the wrong type of spinnerbait, I guess. Big spinnerbait, small spoon bait. Jig hit, wacky worm. It can't be a big one. Alright, maybe I need a different lure. Alright. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. We've caught some pretty big fish. Pretty big fish. Alright, spinnerbait, huh? Alright, well let's... Spinnerbait fluoro. Crankbait. Maybe... I might as well buy that. Oh, there, that's what it is. That's why he wasn't biting. They want Phantom Line. I see. Fluoro. Spinnerbait fluoro. Ugh. Ah. Alright. Yeah. Deep crankbait. I have spinnerbait. There you go. Got him. Woo-wee. Nice. Go for one of these carp next. I don't see any big ones. Besides the ones that we're catching. There you go. Come on.
You want to bite it. You gotta bite it.
So let's go to the end of the lake. There might be bigger fluoro or goldeneye over here. Let's try right here. Alright. There, oh my gosh. Look at the size of that carp. Pet the dog. Alright, we'll go back. Now we're gonna go for some fish with the Blade Runner rod. Yeah, exactly. What are you, Blade Runner? Let's try and nab some of these carp. Doggo's ready. Alright, carp. Crankbait. Right here. So I think we need... I mean, that might be big enough. Let's go with a big crankbait. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, gotta use a bigger rod. These carp are big. I don't give a carp either. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, big fighter. Big old record fish. Come on. Let's get him up. He's fighting good. Even farted. Big old fart bubbles. Come on, come on. Dang.
He's almost in. Oh, my boat.
50 pounds. Well, he wasn't the record keeper. He's still big, though. So this one must be the record. If not, then there's something even bigger out there. Which is crazy. Yeah, I bet this guy's the record keeper. He's fighting really tough. Ooh, boy. Come on, buddy. Yeah. There we go. Really? He's not the record, huh? Okay, let's try here. Could they be deeper or something? I don't know, maybe just the big carp aren't here. Or the record isn't, the trophy one isn't. Still, dang. Whitefish. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we'll try Grizzly River. Some tips. You're a real gem, you know what? This spot will guzzle your fuel, no doubt about it. And if you tangle with a river monster down the far end, your rod's in for a workout. Lucky for you, I got the grizzly pole, fresh and feisty. Ain't cheap, sure, but you'll earn it back having hauling the river monsters. Alright. Woo! Oh man, I'm out of money. here? Looks like I've caught just about everything. Or have I? Yeah, no. Biggest catch. Okay. Let's drop our rod right here and let's take a look. Oh, what is that? A chum salmon. Yeah, it looks like a chum. Having caught plenty of chum, I'll tell you this right now. Chum do not, like, really bite at all. Top water. Like, not when they're in the creek like that. They don't care. I've literally caught probably more chum than I could shake a stick at. Okay, what'd he say? Top water, huh? There we go, the rapids. Jig head. Top water, jig head. Okay. So I want... oh, that's fine. Jig head. Jig head, okay. Got the dog. Let's catch some chum. So, probably the biggest chum I've caught was probably around 15 pounds. I've seen some pretty big chum, but usually they're not that big. They're between like 8 and 15 pounds. These are like when they're all spawned out. Yeah, it's 6 pounds. That's a decent sized chum. Pretty average. And they're not real picky. Like when they get like this, they're all snaggly tooth. They'll fight pretty much anything, so it doesn't really matter. 11 pounds, yeah, that's a good sized chum. Ooh, what? That's not a chum. A brook trout? Yeah. Neat. I wasn't expecting him to bite. So the best time to catch chum is when they're still in the salt, because when they're like this, they're just, ugh. They're gross. They don't taste good. Like, not even a little bit. £7, yeah. So when I was commercial fishing, we once set a net, set the seine into probably about, I don't know, about 15,000 pounds of chum at like the first set early in the morning. Gosh, what was it? It was nuts. Because we'd been scratch fishing the last like week or so. So I was really surprised to have really caught me by surprise for us to catch all those chum. Yeah, we did 2 sets, like, you know, 10,000 and like 15,000, and that was it. That was like, we caught more than anyone else for that time of year. Just because that's just how it is at the end of the season. And those type of, when chum get like this, all they're good for is like canned. You just can them. So a lot of time if you get canned like chum salmon, that's what you're getting. You're getting the spawned out, like gross, like salmon. This guy bit the last one. So fun. So, oh, here we go. Let's get him. Maybe he'll bite. There's some more chum. Let's see if we can find a record one. Alright, let's drop here. Alright, here's some chum running. Oop, there you go. Got one. I'll have to go back to the dock and sell some. Alright. There we go. Hold is full of chum. Do they get turned into chum? Basically. You go chumming with chum. Alright, let's get some. Oh, nice. Okay, wow. Okay, that's a lot more money than I thought we'd get. I was thinking like maybe like $10 per, but. So we'll buy that, and we'll buy the better line now for these guys. Oh, great. It's maxed out. Alright, so we'll need to go and catch some more. Some more chum. Let's go to the back at the dog. One more pets. Let's try it right here. Ooh, this is much deeper. Maybe we can get this. Oh, there's some chum. Maybe we'll entice this guy to bite. The last river trout, yeah, he bit. Oh, here he comes. Come on. It's delicious. Alright. Oh, here we come. Oh no. Ah, no. They both missed. Alright, here comes chum. He's coming in. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 7 pounds. That's pretty average for a chum. It's not crazy, but like I said, probably the biggest chum I've seen is about 15 pounds. Oh, here we go. New species discovered. Coho. I've caught a lot of coho. Coho are a little bit smaller than chum on average, but they taste so much better. I've gotten probably like, I don't know, I've had runs where I've caught in like 10 or 15 12-pound coho, between 10 and 12 pounds. And that's always been really nice. The chum are hyper aggressive. Well, thankfully they both bite on the same lure, so that's kind of nice. There we go. Nice. And honestly, like, this type of fishing right here, it's not too dissimilar to what it's actually like. Like, that's kind of how it is. Like, I sometimes will only have a fish on the line for, you know, less than a minute. At least in fresh. But in the salt, it can be faster. Come on. There we go. Come on, get in there. Delicious coho. Yeah, coho are usually what I make all my smoked salmon from, just because they're so abundant. And they're kind of the best, one of the best tasting. I mean, I'll do pink salmon if necessary, but I much prefer coho, king salmon, or sockeye. Chum are always last on that list. I would much rather prefer pink salmon if it came to pink. Now, I'll take that back. A bright saltwater chum is still really good, but it has to still be pretty bright, because once they get spawned out like that, they're just, ugh. They're just worth chum. Woo. Come on. See, now, 17-pound coho, almost 18, that's big. That's a big coho. And what I've always found is, like, chum have almost always, like, been consistently larger than coho. So I kind of find it funny that the game's, yeah, see, 6 pound, that's more what I would expect. Coho are about the same size as pink salmon, but can be bigger. And I pretty much use all the same lures for coho, pink, and chum. They all bite the same stuff. You don't need anything super special. Actually, right about now is not a bad time to go and catch some on the rocks in the ocean where I'm at. I've kind of missed my window for a lot of the good fish, but I should be able to if I really wanted to, but my brother is currently fishing, so I don't have to worry about that. He said he'd bring me some when he got back on the next trip, or he'd save some for me. Woo, 11 pounds. Alright, well let's go down some more. Pet the dog for luck. So we caught some coho, we caught some chum. What the heck were they? Oh my god. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What is this? A muskie. Old muskie. He wants a spoon bait, huh? Well, he's huge. Let's top water medium. We don't have a Beyblade. Heavy spoon bait, yeah. Huh, look at the eyes up there. It's Bigfoot. Do you land many when you head out, or is it kind of... So, let me put it this way. There's two types of fishing I do. There's fishing, and then there's catching. I prefer catching. So, quite honestly, I do more catching than I do fishing. Whoa, whoa. That was unusual. So for salmon in the salt, like casting from the rocks, it's usually about an 80% success rate, depending on the tide. If I have a net available, because just the way the beach is, sometimes it's like you have you have to pull them out of 10 foot out of water, and a lot of times they'll shake loose as you're getting them up to where somebody can grab them. Yeah, I know they don't want to bite if they're too big. But like, if I just want to slay humpies or a pink salmon, oh my gosh, no. Like, I don't know, I could probably catch 30 or 40 humpies in a day pretty quick. I think, like, so a lot of times I was limited on like how many I could physically carry, so I usually didn't catch more than like 5 or 6. And I just let the gross ones go. So, son of bread biscuit, let go. That's a big old muskie. Let's get this big muskie. Old Elon Muskie. Really? Which is my favorite fish to go for? Honestly, I love trout fishing. Like, if I could catch consistently large trout, like between like 12 and like 24 inches plus, I would be a happy camper. I've just caught so much salmon that it's like, it's hard not to see dollar signs with them anymore, or just eat them as food. I don't really enjoy it, so to speak. Like, I do it, but I do it because I'm gonna eat them, or I'm gonna, you know, I don't genuinely enjoy it like I do trout fishing. I mean, I've caught trout all sorts of crazy ways, which I think is just fun, you know. I've caught them on sticks, I've caught them on, I have a Tenkara fly rod, which I like using, I've caught them on salmon poles, I've caught them on trout poles, I've caught them on just like little children, like Disney, you know, poles. I've caught them every way. I've caught them by hand. Like, there's just an art form to it. There really is an art form to knowing, like, getting a fish to bite. And whoever says otherwise hasn't caught enough fish. Wow, it's a big muskie. Oh, I can't fish anymore. I gotta turn him in. But salmon-wise, my favorite one to go for is probably coho. There's just a lot of rules and regulations for king salmon. While, like, they taste good and stuff, they're just, it's real variable. Like, a lot of times you might catch some Jack Kings, which are tiny, or you might catch some, you know, a true monster, but really it's like the big ones can be rough to get and inconsistent. Nice. Awesome. Grizzly pole. I think I need to switch to the grizzly pole. What is this? There we go. Oh yeah. No, I want that. The grizzly pole. Huge spoon bait. We're gonna get that big muskie. Yeah, grizzly pole. Now Diggs will show up. He could show up. I would enjoy catching sockeye, mainly because they don't bite. They're plankton feeders, so they don't bite like normal fish. So you actually have a very specific way you have to catch them. That doesn't mean I haven't caught them on rod and reel. It's just like, it's really weird to catch them. Usually you foul hook them because they're in with a bunch of other fish. So, but I have caught them before. And so, like, a lot of people ask, like, what the difference is in a lot of the fish, like, what they taste like and why. It's usually the grade of the salmon is usually how fishy they taste. So, like I wanted that musky. Like, pink salmon are genuinely the fishiest. But honestly, I take pinks over chum because I think chum they have a weird taste to them at times, and they just don't taste great. Coho tastes great. King salmon are awesome. Sockeye tastes fantastic. So, one thing to keep in mind also is, like, after it's been frozen and refrozen, it gets fishier. That's another thing why they get graded like they do, is because have any just proven to be real struggle to get? Kinda, yes and no. I mean, honestly, like, king salmon can be tough, mainly because you just don't know if they're out there at the time, because you're out in the salt. When you're out in the salt, you're fishing. You don't know where they're at, and when you're on them, and when you're not, you're not. So that's all there is to it. Okay, here we go. Big one. There's certain factors which could play into it. So an example is like, I've had whales show up, and that kills the fishing. The fish won't bite if there's whales. And if there's orcas, you don't want one on the line anyway, because the son of bitches will eat your fish. You know how many times I've reeled in just a fish with the head, that's just the head, because they bit off the rest of the fish? So you don't bother when they're out and about. Because they wait till you get it, they follow all the way in, and then they fucking eat it right in front of you. And they, like, wink at you like, here, I left this head for you. You're welcome. Seals will do that as well. Not as often. I have had salmon sharks take a chunk out of the salmon. It's rare, but you'll know. It's very distinct, you know, bite pattern. So you'll bring in half a salmon. Yeah, let the wildlife catch their own damn fish. You're not wrong. Like, even like seining, I've had, like, sometimes you'll get, the whales will come up to the net and, like, suck on it, trying to suck out the fish. In other places in the world, what they do is they work with the whales, and the whales will herd them into the net, and the fishermen, once they bring it all on board, will start throwing a bunch of salmon overboard once they're dead to the whales. There we go. Trophy muskie. Oh, legendary catch. 70 pounds. Holy shit. 6 foot. Catch the trophy weight muskie. Holy snapdragon. Yeah, king salmon can get big. The biggest one I have known that was caught was 99 pounds. And what was funny is someone had caught it, weighed it, already had it registered and stuff that about that they caught it. $700, nice. And then someone stole it. Someone broke into their house and stole their freaking salmon. And what's funny is you can't hide that. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, well let's look. Grizzly river. What have I not caught? Okay. The mountain whitefish with a top water. That's dog. Top water. Alright, let's switch to this one. Alright. Yeah, stealing a trophy. You're not wrong. Well, that's cool. Come on, little guy. Woo-wee. Brook trout. Nice. Excellent. Alright, well we want to get one of those whitefish. Oh, something here? There you go. They're interested. Oh, I got him. Oh, nice. Oh, heck yeah. It's a big old brook trout. So probably the most insane catch I've seen was halibut caught on cigarette butt. There you go. Mountain whitefish. Sometimes they just bite on the dumbest things. I don't have a lot of respect for a lot of fish because they're dumb as rocks. Dumb as fish. Yeah, it's smoked halibut. I've actually smoked halibut. Oh, it's so good. Smoked halibut, smoked black cod. Smoked tuna? If you've never smoked tuna, man, do it. It's so good. What do these guys bite? This must be little coho? Oh, there we go. Oh no, damn it. Oh. Yeah, what is this? Oh, it is coho. Yeah, 2 pounds? That's tiny. Like, I can't even explain how small that is for a coho. There we go. Oh, I gotta go back in. Yeah, I've definitely, oh, there's a bear. Bear's in the background. Woo! Um, I like rockfish. Rockfish is great. Lingcod can get big. Halibut can get huge. So, like, I know people who caught some absolutely monster halibut. Nice. Now, when you say monster halibut, the best way I can describe a monster halibut is it's so big, you let it go. You cut the line. So, for an example, I haven't seen, I know people who have seen probably like a 600-pound halibut. And it's just hard to describe. They say, like, when you're pulling it up, it looks like the whole seafloor coming up. That's how big they are. It's like a 400-pound halibut, which is big, which, you know, they're like 8 foot long, like 8 foot wide. They're just crazy. They're huge and they're strong. Like, how do you pull that out of the water? The answer is you don't. You don't really pull them out of the water. Here we go, here we go. Yes! You actually, like, hook them to the side of the boat, essentially, is what you do. You have a gun for, no joke, you have a boat gun, is what they're called. Anyone who if you're fishing in the salt, you have a boat gun. It is usually a .22 pistol of some sort, which you use strictly for shooting large fish in the head. Halibut is a prime example of what you'd shoot in the head. You don't pull them out of the water, you pull that perfectly fine floating package that fell out of the plane out of the water and go about your day. Wait, nope. Oh man, it switched. Did it switch? No, it didn't. Yeah, top part. But yeah, so basically you just go around and you, oh shit. You actually have a metal rod with rope tied to it. And what it's for is you gill them. You insert the metal rod through the mouth, out their gill, and you tie them to the boat, side of the boat. And a lot of time, you'll also, depending on how heavy they are, you might tie one to the rear, to like their tail, as extra. And for like the really big ones, sometimes you might even like spear them and connect them to a buoy, just in case they get like a piece of them rips off or something like that, because you tow them back in. When those really big halibut, you tow them back in. You don't bring them in, and the reason is because a 300-pound halibut can break your leg. Like if it flops around in there, it could shatter your leg. I know people it's happened to. They broke bones because of the halibut, you know, just deemed them like that they weren't going quietly into the night. Yeah, not to mention, you have to lift 300 pounds out of the boat. 300 pounds of fighting fish. It's Dig, Stroma Fish. Dags. Dags. So, yeah, exactly. But halibut are bottom fish, so they actually spend a lot of the time not necessarily swimming, but a lot of the time they're just laying at the bottom. Nice. All right, let's head back in there. And honestly, like, big halibut don't taste great. Not compared to, like, a good firm halibut. I usually don't, like, bother keeping anything under, over 70 pounds. 70 pounds is kind of the cutoff point. You want chicken halibut, as they call them. Between 25 and 50 pounds. Those ones taste the best. Because the big ones are breeders. Thanks, bud. Eagle's Nest, huh? Nice. Eagle's Nest, Watcher's Point. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, look at these. These look like halibut. How much money do I have? We should probably get a bigger boat. Well, let's go look over. Let's go over to get Grizzly. I want to keep looking. Let's look at some more river monsters. Okay, here we go. Sockeye, spoonbait. No. Sockeye, I told you, they don't have teeth either. I mean, they may get teeth when they... There we go. Long nose. Dace. They're plankton feeders. There you go, little guys. Come bite. They're so happy. Alright, maybe they don't like that rod. You know, let's just look at the Fishipedia. Golden Rock, Rapids, Fisherman's Rest. Here we go. Spoonbait. Bob. Okay, I need the fluoro. That's what I thought. Rod, give me that fluoro. Whoa. Well, thanks, Carp. Tier 1 sub. 14 months. Good to have you. Over a year of this nonsense. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as we have. Oh, I had a fish on. I caught some carp not too long ago. There you go. Oh, nice. Trophy already. Alright, let's turn them in. Alright, them sockeye want spoon bait. Which is bullshit. They don't want spoons. Crankbait, spinnerbait. There you go, heavy spoon bait. So you actually have a very highly specialized like set of hooks for sockeye. What is this? Cutthroat. I have caught a lot of cutthroat. Love catching cutthroat. Really? Now let's try a small spoon bait, I guess. There we go. Yep. Got him. See, now 4 pounds isn't a bad sockeye. It's about what I'd expect. Between 4 and 8 pounds. It's a little on the small side, but it's not a bad size. But they don't bite like this. Absolutely do not. You basically have to snag them. And that's just how to fish them, because they, like I said, they're plankton, they're filter feeders. They don't bite. So you actually have like this little line with a bunch of like little tufts of feathers on it, with a small hook in it, and you actually run it across their open mouth. Is basically how it works. Look in here. Some cuts. They're small. This cutthroat can get big. Like just not as big as some of those lake trout, but like really? I'm gonna catch these cutthroat. What are these? Arctic grayling. Oh, grayling. Never caught grayling. I don't have them where I live. Not in my area. What was it? Cutthroat. Alright. Really? XL? Alright. We'll try. bet I need to use another XL rod. Let's try the Grizzly. You know, because it's just fitting. Cutthroat are the ones that they'll just bite anything, man. Anything, like, you can catch them on corn, you can catch them on marshmallows, worms, eggs, just all sorts of crap. They're not, like, super picky. Alright, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try a different spinnerbait. On old boots. Yeah, I could probably catch them on old boots. The trick would be to catch them inside the boot. So 20 inch, 8-pound cut. That's a big cutthroat. They don't get much bigger. I know an area where they're probably between 20 to 26 inches. But like, that's some big cutthroat. Yeah, 23. Those are some big cuts. See, I would love to catch some cutthroat that big. Absolutely love. The sockeye are less than the coho. Balderdash. Alright, but on that note, I think we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna try and figure out my audio issue. Anime doll and cotton octopus. You're not. It's possible. Octopus are weird. You never know. So I'm gonna try and figure out my audio issue. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out for next week. I'll do a little bit more playtesting. But I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Sorry for the late start, but you know, technical issues happen. Wasn't expecting. No, don't. He's trying to go catch fish. He's so eager. On that note, have a good night.